Crystal consumes her memory orb and discovers that she was mean and awful in the past. She manages to recover her memories and calls her parents, but they're very busy to talk to her. They didn't even know that she was missing, and they think she's dramatic. Crystal wants to deal with things in London, so she packs. She doesn't want her two ghost friends to ever meet her toxic self. She bids her friends a tearful goodbye, but as she walks away, Esther blows up Jenny's butcher shop. Crystal checks up on them and discovers that Charles and Edwin were trapped in Esther's glass box. Nico and Crystal decide to save the boys. Jenny gives them meat cleavers that they can use to cut up the witch. Nico and Crystal ask the Cat King for help, as they need to know everything about Esther. He tells them that Esther was betrayed when her husband cheated on her. She turned to her mother's book of magic and killed her husband and his mistress. She then grew older and stronger in magic. She wanted immortality, so she summoned an ancient goddess called Lilith to give it to her. Esther got eternal life, but realized that it didn't mean eternal youth. She would age but never ever die. She decided to feed little girls to her big snake, and that kept her young. The Cat King advises them to get black salt as it helps to take down the witch. The two girls head to see Tragic Mick, who gives them the black salt. He tries to talk them out of going after Esther. He informs them that she built an awful device. He offers Nico a lucky charm as a gift because she listened to his story and tried to help. Esther strapped Edwin into her device and explains that his soul has been tempered by decades of torture in hell, so that suffering has made his soul tough enough to withstand pain, and his pain gives her power. She plans to own the town with her new power. She eats his essence and becomes more powerful. Crystal asks Charles to kill the snake in the cupboard. Monty the Crow helps him get out of his binds. Crystal gets Esther's attention focused on her, so Nico can save Edwin. Crystal throws black salt at her face, but it doesn't affect her. Esther then throws a powerful spell to kill Crystal, but Nico gets in the way and is killed instead. Crystal digs around in her mind and calls for Lilith, telling her that she's supposed to be the goddess of wronged women. She reveals that Esther took her gift and killed hundreds of little girls to stay young. Meanwhile, Charles kills the snake with a magical sword, causing Esther to age quickly. Lilith then shows up and drags Esther away. The three friends mourn Nico's death. Crystal decides to go to London with Edwin and Charles and save cases with them at the agency. The night nurse shows up at the agency with her supervisor to take them to their afterlives. The supervisor sees their board of closed cases that they manage to solve. They explain that they help ghosts resolve their mysteries and move on. The supervisor allows them to keep helping and makes the night nurse their chaperone. The season ends with the Dandelion Sprites in an igloo in the polar region, sitting with another person, who is implied to be Nico, holding Mick's lucky charm.